All right, I want to talk about this game, Battle Shapers. It is not enough talking on the internet. That perk I just got is. Let's talk about it. So, the way Battle Shapers works is it's a roguelite. So you play until you get as far as you can, and most likely you're going to die. There might be some people that can beat it first time. I would like to know who did, but you play the game, you're going to die. You come back with better power ups, and you're stronger. Okay. The unique thing about it is that there's three bosses to select, and then there's a final boss. All right, that don't want to ruin nothing, but that's pretty much how the game plays. After you beat those bosses, you get their powers and their abilities, and you can mix and match them with your own. Now, I've beaten the game about 2 times now, and I didn't know until just yesterday that you have two cores, two main ones. If you select the boss core as the first one, you get more of the boss's abilities predominantly in your move set. I didn't know that. I don't know if that was an oversight or not, but I had watched another YouTuber and he was talking about how he wished there was a double jump of some sort and everything. And there is. You just need to set the core first for you to be able to do it. So I don't know if I missed it because I was just skipping around or what. But don't want y'all to make that mistake. So after you beat a boss, you can set their core and then have their abilities. But that's just part of the fun. So another unique thing about the game is you can mix and match different perks that you get. So at the start of the video, you saw that multi one. What multi one is every shot, it'll give you another shot of that type. So my weapon of choice right here is the kunai, right? If I get the multi-shot on the kunai, instead of it being 3, it'll be 4. And then I can get a perk where things explode after hit. And then I can get a perk that things after they explode, I get a rapid shot. So I'm rapidly throwing stuff and blowing up stuff at the same time. Like, man, it's a lot of fun. And you know, some of the reviewers are saying it's a mixture of Mega Man and Doom. That's accurate. I've never played Doom, but it gives you that feeling of want to keep going and going and going and getting powers as you go. Because when you take the enemies down, they go into this exposed state that you're going to see here, and then you can punch them. So one of the perks that I found is especially, you know, you need to look for is the perk that gives you +1 on health after you do the finisher. You can do that up to 100 times, and each one extends your health permanently. That's going to be needed because bosses, and I don't know if they need to be updated or tuned or whatever, but they take a lot of health and a lot of shields sometime, man. Or you reach a mob that's just desecrating you on your shields and everything, so you need to power up. So yeah, here's one of the mini cores that you can get, and you got 3 different selectable powers. And then you got the weapons, and you can choose when the weapons are linked like this, you can choose to pick one of the 3, whichever one you pick is one you're going to get, or you can choose to turn in the credits, or simply take the gun and strip the gun of the perk so that you can put the perk on other weapons. You got a shop. It tells you everything that the weapon does, like the ability to 1 extra charge. Now this was the first time I ran into that. But you got to have enough credits to do it. You get credits by searching around the rooms and defeating enemies. There's a perk later on where you don't have to search the room. You just have to clear it and everything will come to you automatically. Like, that's the thing, man. The game, the game as you play, not only do you get more weapons and stuff, base stuff, the game gets better. So a room that was once kind of empty, now you go back to it and there's collectibles that you can get, and they're timed. You get all the collectibles on time. You get an extra chest that give you another minor core, another weapon. You know, it's oh man, the loop is like really, really fun, man. And the game looks really, really fun. As you can tell, the character right here. And the story is, in short, is that she woke up as one of the Shapers, and that's all I'm gonna say. I don't know how the story is going to end yet, even though I've already beaten the game. If that give you anything to want to go after. But yeah, then it's like each room is 2 levels. The rooms are not precisely made, but they're randomized. What that means is that they're already pre-made, just randomly put together. They're not procedurally made on the spot, and I particularly don't like procedural generation. I like I like how this game done it, and Returnal did that too, where it's the same pieces, it just is random, you know. I like that better than just procedurally made. This weapon right here, so those things normally have a lot of health, but that weapon right there, you get these corrupted weapons, and they just do whatever they want. That weapon in particular, just boom, 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 boom. I'm just like, okay. And I actually, I don't want this video to go too long, 5 minutes in. Well, I can go on about this game. I actually use that against the boss here. But this is one of the bosses. And I'm using this thing because this is, so you can make the game harder after you beat it, right? And I'm thinking, oh man, the game is already hard. But with this weapon, I'm just like, yo, maybe not. Look at his health. I'm like, okay. So this is a regular cannon. Normally shoots 3 times the stick, but with this corruption, it's launching every single shot it got. Yeah, then you got the shield ability where you can reflect projectiles back. This is where you get the boss core. And each time you get it, it levels up. Yeah. Pick which one you want. Then you go to the next tower. This is another ability that gets added, so you can add a perk that affects the next set of your next run. Let me take a second right here to talk about the yeah, the graphics in the game are really, really good too. They done something kind of special with the textures and everything to get them real nice and crisp. But the game, man, the game is it looks good and it looks fun. For me, that's really, really important. Real good and clean, just blowing up stuff, man. But yeah, I'll end it there. Get some nice pause action going on here. Yeah, if you haven't played Battle Shapers, haven't seen it, definitely check it out. There's not enough information out about there, not enough people talking about it, so I want to make a video about it, probably the most updated video on it. To just make it because we need more stuff like this, man. Like Returnal, and they got the next one, Sorrows, coming. I hope this does well enough to where they make a part 2, because it'll be even better with this gameplay. Like, besides all the perks and everything that you can do, it's like when you put good gameplay on with choice, there's something about that, man, and this gives it to you just like that. So if you haven't played Battle Shapers, go check it out. It was $25. I bought it on sale for like 19, I think. Man, normally when games are kind of priced kind of cheaply, you know, you don't get the quality, but with this, you got the quality. So definitely go check it out, man. Battle Shapers. You ain't gonna be disappointed.